Yeah, but guys, here with Boku No Hero Academia Chapter 91, Symbol of Peace review. I've just caught up Boku No Hero like 4 days ago, and I have been loving it. It can easily become one of my favorite shonens. Not yet my favorite, there's still a couple of stuff I want to see how, what path it takes. But right now I'm really loving it, and I really want to review it because I really want to get more depth in it. Anyways, my initial thoughts on the chapter was an amazing, well done chapter. Even the drop at the end wasn't even my favorite part. The stuff between Sensei and Tomorrow, when Tomorrow's getting sent flying back, that part I really not really enjoy, but there was something different compared to any other villain that we've seen from any other shonen. You can genuinely feel that Sensei, or All For One, I really don't know what to name him, but I'll say Sensei for now, that he feels for Tomorrow, and that he wants him to live, wants him to fight. He's very different from other villains who have not sidekicks, but have pupils. So usually they're manipulating and blah blah blah. But you can tell All For One, All For One or Sensei you're not your typical villain. He actually feels for people he cares about, which is really different and unique. Adds a different aspect. But anyways, that part I just really want to touch. I really love that part. So we get to see Bakugo being saved, and now All Might can go full force. We also get to see a new quirk in this chapter. We can see, I think his name is Magni. Yeah, Magni. And use the magnetism quirk, which is actually really cool. Is it affects on the sex, male or female. It's different for each. So if you're female, you have a North Pole, and if you're a male, you get a South Pole. So anyways, they're trying. So he realized they can use this quirk to launch, I think Sako or one of the other villains launched to try to get back Bakugo. And then we get to see a nice moment between Mountain Lady, which is actually really unexpected that she just showed up and saved Bakugo. And then her last moves before she fell unconscious was the rescue comes first. So that was actually some nice hidden character development thrown in this chapter between Mountain Lady. Usually we get character development between the students and All Might. All Might I guess, and some of the villains. But to get to see character development between actual hero, we don't really get to see that much. Who's one of the very big, actually the first hero I think we actually ever seen, or no, second, the third. I don't even remember. But she appeared in the first chapter. And that was nice that she actually because before she was all there just to get the fame and stuff. But actually at that point she looked no, she was there to save Bakugo and didn't care if she didn't get hurt. So that was really well done. So we continue with All Might finally being I can go all out and defeat All For One. It's you don't stand a chance. We can see Tomorrow try to help All Might, but then help Sensei, and then we can see Gran Torino come in and fight him back, and then we get this and then we get this moment again with Sensei saving Tomorrow in the fight, where he steals Magni's quirk and then uses the magnetism on Tora because she's north, and pulls them all into the I can't remember what it's called, the transportation quirk. There's so many quirks and names, but yeah, so everyone gets wrapped in there, and Tomorrow gets saved in the last moment. Tomorrow's but I still haven't, and we get a flashback. Just a lot of stuff happened between All For One and Tomorrow, and it just got me really interested to see what happened to Tomorrow and how is All For One connected to him. I'm kind of feeling like Tomorrow is kind of the opposite of Deku. All Might gave Deku his hope, hope to become a hero, and his quirk, and maybe All For One is he's giving Tomorrow his hope to live on. And we're kind of got the yin and yang between a hero and a villain, and I feel Deku and Tomorrow mix into it together. So it's really interesting what's going on there. Anyways, chapter continues. We can see All Might Detroit smash, blowing back All For One, and he's saying this spiel: what you fight for, your theft, your murder, it's disgusting. We'll never forgive that. And even before that, we get some stuff between All For One, who's I always hated your symbol of peace, and I always hated what you stood for. You killed or locked down many of my friends. So it's interesting. Also wonder what is all for one fighting for. He doesn't seem like one of those villains who's just like, I want power, oh I want this to rule the world. He seems more in depth, and I really hope it goes that way. We get to see not your typical like villain like drive, why he wants to be a villain. Again, just all for one is one of the most interesting villains I think I've ever seen in any shonen at all. So I'm really interested, and then basically we get to see All Might final blow, but then the last moment his time limit comes off, and it's like the first time we see All Might like split half and half with his like muscular and non-muscular side, which is really threw me off. I'm like, oh okay, that was different. And then All For One's like, your lines of not forgiving or theft, murder, your emotions all over the place, All Might, or Toshiri, I don't know what they call it. I don't know, can't remember All Might's first name, Toshishiri, I don't know, something like that. And then he basically says, you're just like the previous predecessor, One For All, Shimaru Nana. And that's very interesting. We get to see the full name drop. I would believe Nana is a girl's name. Such interesting who All Might predecessor was before him. Anyways, also wanted to say, really nice color page. We get to see the whole like squad there, really nice, and we get to see the Volume 9 cover, which like All Might, Deku all like lean towards one side, which is actually really nice. So I really hope that My Hero keeps coming in English, because I'm loving the manga volume especially. But anyways, this is the Epic Guys, my first My Hero Academia chapter review. Still a little off with the memories of names and knowing every quirk and everything. I will promise to get better, but hopefully you enjoyed. Thank you for watching.